Hello, all my earth signs. This is Turquoise Tarot here, and I'm going to be doing a reading, just a general reading, focusing on what new energies may be coming in on the solar eclipse. I believe it's scheduled for March 8th. And from what I understand from watching and reading on different astrologers' posts and blogs and videos, this solar eclipse is a solar eclipse that's going to bring some change in our lives that give us more understanding and insight, but also a fresh perspective. And I know sometimes when we hear that, we kind of get the idea that we're going to have to be flexible and sacrifice, but actually it's a fresh perspective and new clarity that will allow us to move forward after all the challenging energies that we have been dealing with and facing over the last several months. Can be for some of us, several years even. So I'm really excited to provide you with this reading today, and I hope that it gives you some hope and some clarity. And of course, please feel free to comment and let me know how this may affect you. Again, this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everyone. If you'd like a private reading, I'll post my website in the information box below. And please like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I just want to say to everyone who has subscribed and has commented, I truly, truly appreciate all the love, all the support, everyone who has contacted me. You really inspire me to continue doing this and providing readings, so thank you again. I know I haven't been able to get back to everyone because honestly it was just overwhelming, the responses I was getting, and I do read them, but I just haven't been able to respond to everyone, so I just want to say thank you again. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Don't want to keep you waiting too long. Let me just focus on the energies here. Card is popping out. Oh, great. It's the Tower. The Tower. Remember, the Tower doesn't always have to be bad news, though. It's just something unexpected that comes up and requires us to pay attention to it. So let's see what else comes out in the spread. These cards are very difficult to shuffle for some reason. All right, so the first card we have is the Six of Cups. I then have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands in this deck, the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, oops, and the Ace of Wands. Sorry about that. Ace of Wands. For overall energies, bottom of the deck, I have the Chariot. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let me just pick these up. I will say it looks like initially we're dealing with someone or someone from our past or a past situation that is coming up for us again. I have a feeling that it's something we have been dealing with for some time. It's something that we're trying to move away from, or someone we're trying to move away from. And there's going to need to be some work on agreements or contracts with this person or with this past situation. I see that earth signs are holding firm and holding strong to where they stand, what they want. They're holding on tightly. And I'll show you what I'm seeing here, because I'm looking at this first line with the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and then the 4 of Pentacles. So this is telling me, again, that we're dealing with a situation from the past or a person from the past. We're having to continue to work on this situation or work with this person regarding some contracts or agreements. And this 4 of Pentacles for me represents the earth sign, and you can see that this man in this card is holding firm to his pentacles, holding tight. He doesn't want to let them go. So it's as if we're standing firm in what our beliefs are, what our convictions are, but we're also kind of not willing to really negotiate our stance in this situation, okay? We're holding firm. I see that whatever we are holding firm on, or whatever situation that we are having to hold tight to, you know, what we want and what we desire, we're going to be victorious, because here I have the 7 of Wands, and this man is defending himself. He's in a defensive stance. We see he has his wand raised. This card for me really says that we're going to be victorious, because as you can see, this man has a higher stance. He's on higher ground than it looks like all the other people or wands that are coming at him or attacking him. So in a more spiritual sense, it's saying we're taking the high road, we're on the high ground, we have a better position, a better stance in this situation. But also in a kind of materialistic or a physical sense, this is saying that we just have a leg up on the competition, or we have a leg up on this circumstance, or a leg up on this person. They can't they can't win in this situation. Now, if this isn't a victory card enough for you, next to that 7 of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a victory card. And we're victorious because the truth and the clarity come out and come into the light. So if someone was trying to be deceptive, if someone was trying to, I kind of feel like, and for some people, this may be someone trying to defamate someone's character or lie. The truth will be revealed, okay? And again, you're holding strong to your truth, to your convictions, and you do have the high ground here, okay? And because you're on higher ground, those who are trying to take advantage or deceive or lie, it's going to come out in the light, okay? You see the crown on this Ace of Swords, so this is another symbol in this card for victory. Now next to the Ace of Swords, I have the Princess of Wands, which again in the typical Rider-Waite deck, this would be known as the Page of Wands. This is a very passionate, fiery energy. It can represent maybe that person from the past that you are dealing with. If not, I feel it is dealing with, it's just an energy. It's sitting below this Four of Pentacles here. So what this is telling me is this is your energy. You're feeling very fired up, very confident, very sure of yourself, and have a lot of conviction in where you stand. And this is also, being that it's a page, brings messages. So whatever this clarity or truth that we're waiting on to come to light so that we can be victorious in this situation, it's going to be coming in. This page says that it's going to be news or messages that bring this situation to light, okay? And I'm going to pull some Sevilla cards on that just to see what additional information we can get on that. But first, let me look over this last row here. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this Nine of Pentacles for me says this solar eclipse ushers in, and I want to say too really quick, I just noticed this with this Princess of Wands being before the Nine of Pentacles. I feel that a lot of earth signs are going to find more financial stability and security, and I feel it's going to be found in something, maybe a new passionate endeavor that you're undertaking, or a new creative project, because this page, or I'm sorry, the Princess of Wands is always, you know, a very creative and passionate energy, okay? So this Nine of Pentacles says that you're going to find yourself in a place where you're feeling financially secure. This woman is also very emotionally secure. If we really analyze this card, we can see that she's wonderfully, beautifully dressed, very eloquent. She has an exotic bird in her hand. She's surrounded by these pentacles, and she has this gorgeous estate. So this is saying that she's very confident, she's very comfortable within herself, she knows what she's capable of. So I feel that whatever you've been going through these last several months or even years, as I said in the beginning, we're coming into a place now where we've learned those valuable lessons, and you gain the wisdom and the intellect out of those really troubling times. You're taking with you the wisdom and the intellect you've gained, but you're leaving behind all the worry, all the fear, all the doubt, and all the regret, okay? We're moving into a new place here. I feel like the word wisdom comes to mind. It's just much more wiser, much more confident, much more able to trust within ourselves and trust that we know what's right for us, and not be so worried about what the future may hold. Next to the Nine of Pentacles, absolutely beautiful, next to the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this is saying that not only financially will we find security and comfort, but emotionally as well. This card speaks to family and tradition and generations, and this is showing that love and comfort and security emotionally and financially is all available to us, as we can see in this card. So love and happiness and joy, and I just get the word like peace. There hasn't been a lot of peace, and I feel like some of us have been through some real troubling times. This talks about peace. This talks about finally being able to enjoy the fruits of our labor, finally being able to relax and enjoy our loved ones, our friends and company, and having the financial means to do so and be comfortable and secure in our finances, so that we're not so troubled. Finally, the outcome card is the Ace of Wands. This is beautiful. Again, new beginning. And Wands, always, like I said, with the Page of Wands or the Princess of Wands, new beginnings, fresh starts, something we're very passionate, energized by, motivated, inspired. There's this new energy coming in, okay? Now, the Chariot as the overall energy for this reading is telling me we're ushering forward, okay? This warrior in this Chariot, he takes no prisoners. He's out to get what he wants. He is very driven. Nobody's going to stop him from moving forward. Nobody can challenge him. And this is the earth signs main focus, I would say, regarding this solar eclipse. We are going to be moving out of an area where we feel kind of stuck, kind of trapped, unsure what to do, into a space where we have confidence and emotional peace and peace of mind, to where we can just move forward and do so in a very positive way. Do so knowing what we're moving towards and how we want to get there, okay? Now, the Tower here, to me, like I said, the Tower is about a shakeup. You know, this card does look very scary when you initially look at it. We have, you know, the lightning bolt, and we have the house burning down and people falling out of the tower. But what this card really represents is there's going to be a shakeup that shakes where we presently are so that we can move forward, okay? And all the cards in the tarot can have, you know, good messages and messages of warning. And I feel that with this reading is so beautiful, to be honest with you. I just feel like what it's saying is, it's with this truth and clarity that's coming in at the center of this spread, the shakeup is really going to be within ourselves, and we are going to be able to see things in such a new way, because we're getting the mental clarity and insight to move forward. Whatever it is that we feel whatever we feel is hindering us right now, there's going to be some clarity, there's going to be some insight. I know I keep saying that, but that's what I keep hearing, and that's what I keep picking up. And with this newfound knowledge, yeah, we're going to have to change our perspectives, and it's for the better. I mean, your perspective's going to change whether you want it to or not. That's what major arcana cards really talk about. Is it's kind of like universal forces at play that shake us up a little bit and require us to make some necessary changes. And with this Tower card and the Ace of Swords, this is saying we're gaining some new perspective in this situation, and with this newfound perspective, we are then able to become this Nine of Pentacles, this confident woman, and also this Ten of Pentacles, where we have the family emotional satisfaction and abundance, and also the financial abundance, and we can finally have some peace in our lives, okay? I'm gonna, again, like I said, I'm gonna take these Veda Savia cards, and we'll look at a few that came up in this. I want to look at the Page of Wands first and foremost. Oops. Then I kind of want to look at the Tower too. And again, remember, this is a general reading, so whatever comes up on these cards may not apply to everyone. This message may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. But I hope that everyone can at least get some information out of this. Hopefully one or two of the messages speak to you And of course, I wish us all the financial and emotional prosperity. Who doesn't need that, right? So on this Ace of Wands, I have the change. So some news that's coming in that's going to change a situation. We have something that is of a highly sensitive nature, or something that can be a bit irritating. But I feel it's really speaking to something that's a bit of a sensitive subject for us. And then we have the jealous male, jealousy. So whatever this message is, I feel that it's a change that's coming in. It's a change that's much needed because we've been kind of waiting and anxious on this. And perhaps there'll be an outsider that is not too happy with the outcome because you come out the victor, okay, in this situation. I want to look at, oh yeah, let's look at the Tower first before we look at any other cards. So this Tower card is saying we're charging toward or away from something. It's something, I feel it's charging away from an ending. This Death card speaks to transformation as well. So we may be charging towards this transformation that we're going to experience, but we can also be charging away from an ending. And it's something that is fundamental to us. It's regarding our structure, our foundations, or it could simply just be saying it is something that's going to affect our home life, okay? And possibly where we reside or who we live with. Let's look at the Ace of Wands. I'm really curious about that one. This is so interesting. Okay, so on the Ace of Wands, I have happiness of the heart. I have the male rival. And I have the female rival. So this is the message I'm getting out of this. I feel like whether you're the male or you're the female, they're both looking back at this happiness of heart, which is so interesting. So I feel like what it's saying is, you as the earth sign with this Ace of Wands, you're going to be victorious. If you're in a situation where you're dealing with someone else and you know, there's a battle of the wills kind of, I feel like you're going to be victorious because happiness of the heart came out here on this Ace of Wands. So whoever this enemy is, not to say that they're a true, genuine enemy, but it can just be competition, you know. It can be like you're competing for a job or you're competing for a promotion. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. I'm kind of scared to look at it because it's such a beautiful card and I don't want to get any negative messages on it, and hopefully that's not what comes to be, but because I do see it being very positive so far. So let's just see. So on this Ace of Wands, we have the Doctor. This is a man who helps aid a situation. It's always someone, can be a professional of a different nature. It doesn't have to be a doctor. It can be like a lawyer or a professor or possibly even like a higher up management, okay? And then we have the Messaggere, the messenger. We have the messenger here, so that we're getting some information from possibly this person who's helping in a situation, and it's regarding contracts or agreements or negotiations that we presently have or need to make, but also it can speak to marriages or nuptials. Okay. So lastly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these Oracle Vision cards and do pull one last message for the overall reading, and we'll see what we get. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I have card number 28. I'll show that to you. And it's a man looking into a glass. He has batons in his hand, and it looks like this woman in the glass is reaching out to him. And let's see what this says. Okay, we have contact, reaching out, spiritual bonds, connections. In this life, we are spirit and we are flesh. When we forget that we are both, we can suffer unnecessarily. This card can indicate a need to take time for meditation and to connect with one's higher self. This will, in turn, allow us to see the spiritual aspect of others more clearly and be able to reach out to them more easily. A young man stands in a contemplative mood. The mask before him indicates that he has stepped away from his usual role in life. A flame beside the mask signifies the eternity of our nature and reminds us that all that we see in this earthly realm is no more than a mask. In his right hand he holds a bell jar that contains the face of a woman. Maybe she is his spirit guide or a love from a past life. She is reaching out to him with love and tenderness. In his left hand he holds two batons indicating the duality of human nature. They might also indicate that he has more than enough will to move forward in his life. So I will leave you with that, Earth signs. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, subscribe if you have. And I wish you all a wonderful 2016. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.